Hey guys, by the end of this video, the goal is that you will be able to go into IXL, Algebra 1, N.7, and understand how to solve those problems about finding the line of best fit for a scatter plot. This is an example of what you might see in N.7. Yours won't be exactly like this, but these steps will still work. Now the goal here is what we just highlighted in yellow. This is the thing that you are going for, and you need to find the equation of the trend line, which is this line up here. So the goal, to write the equation of a line, and remember equations of lines are written in the form y equals mx plus b. So your answer should be in this form here when you're done. So what do we need, first of all? We need two things. We need m and b to be able to write the name of a line, the equation of a line. M is the slope, basically how steep the line is, and b is the y-intercept. Now remember, the y-intercept is the place where the line crosses the y-axis. It's really this point right here, and if we estimate, we see that it's somewhere between 20 and 40. We know this guy is 30 right there, so it's between 30 and 40. It's probably about 35, so b is probably going to be about 35. First things first, let's find the slope. First step, we have to figure out what are the points that are in red. So they are 30, 50, and 70, 70. So we went over 30 and up 50, and then we went over 70 and up 70. We need to then label the points. So 30, 50 we can label as x1, y1, and 70, 70 we can label as x2, y2. Next step, use the slope formula to find the slope. So the slope formula is m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Let's substitute in. So 70 minus 50, 70 minus 50 over 70 minus 30, 70 minus 30. 70 minus 50 is 20. 70 minus 30 is 40, and if we reduce this all the way down using a calculator or your head or divide each side by 20, you'll eventually figure out that 20 over 40 in simplest form is 1/2. So the slope of the line is 1/2, or that value of m there stands for slope, is going to be 1/2. Next step, let's find the y-intercept. We're going to use our friend this equation again, y equals mx plus b. We're looking for the y-intercept b here, so we have to replace everything else. We have to replace m, the slope that we just found, x and y. We only can solve for one variable at a time, and that missing variable is b. And remember, m is slope, so m is going to be 1/2. We just solved for that one. And you're going to choose any red point for x and y, the value x here and the value y there. So we'll just pick this red point right here. Remember, that point is 30, 50. And 30, 50 is an xy coordinate pair. So 30 is x and 50 is y. So we've got 1/2, 30, and 50. We're going to substitute and solve for b now. Y equals mx plus b. Remember, m is 1/2, x was 30, y was 50. b is now the only variable in this equation. We're going to solve for b. First thing we want to do is multiply these numbers together. 1/2 times 30 is 15. To get b by itself, I need to get rid of the 15. Since this is a positive 15, I'm going to subtract 15 from this side and subtract 15 from that side. These 15s, they're going to cancel out. 50 minus 15 is going to give me 35. But b is just going to come down, so 35 is b. In other words, the y-intercept of this line is 35, so b is 35. And again, we looked at it and we estimated 35, so our estimate was actually right on. Last but not least, we're going to put it together. Again, here is what our problem says. What is the equation of the trend line shown? And remember, the equations of lines are written in the form y equals mx plus b, so our answer needs to be in this form. So y equals mx plus b. This time we're going to leave y and x alone. We're going to replace m. Think way back, m was 1/2, that was our slope. We're also going to replace b, and b was 35, that was the y-intercept. And so this guy right here is our final answer. And you should type this entire thing, y equals 1/2 x plus 35, into that box on IXL before you hit enter.